Okay, so for today, we're going to discuss the chapter 3 of Principles of Marketing. I guess this will be our last chapter for this quarter, the chapter 3. And this will be the content of your chapter 2 in your business plan, yung marketing analysis and consumer analysis. Okay, so our objectives for this chapter, we should be able to distinguish between strategic and marketing planning in terms of objectives and processes. And then at the end of this lesson, we should be able to analyze the elements of macro and micro environment and their influence to marketing planning. And then we should be able to define marketing research, its importance to a business enterprise, and identify the steps in marketing research. And then lastly, describe the consumer and business markets. Okay, so we can see here the Olympics branding on a global stage. Okay, so ano yung na-interpret nyo dito or knowledge nyo about dito? I think ito yung yung merong mga athletes and then maraming mga sponsorships. Ayan, ang dami natin nakakitang mga advertisement dito during Olympics. Okay? And then, ayan, what is strategic planning? So strategic planning, the process of developing and maintaining a strategic fit between the organization's goal and capabilities and its changing marketing opportunities. Okay, so when we say kasi strategy, it is a plan for reaching a specific goal. So in business, a strategy is a broad goal, such as increasing the sales or market shares or creating a particular or image or brand for a business. Yeah. And then when creating marketing plans with broad strategies and support them with specific tactics, and planning, on the other hand, is a process of predicting future events or conditions or challenges, problems, or difficulties. And through planning, we should be able to determine the best way to attain the goals and objectives, how to counter those challenges and difficulties. Okay, so strategic planning. So when we say strategy, the plan for reaching the goal. Pag planning naman, predicting the future or being ready for the future, and then mag-create ka or mag-iisip ka na ng mga strategic ways or techniques on how to counter those challenges. Okay, so again, when we say strategic planning, it is a management process of creating and maintaining fit between the objectives and resources of the organization and the changing marketing opportunities. So the very goal of strategic planning is the long-term profitability and growth of the company. So usually naman talaga, ganun talaga yung pinaka-main goal ng isang company. To be profitable and then mag-grow, to maximize the wealth. Yun yung pinaka-main goal, kaya ka nagtatayo ng isang business. So this means there is a need for long-term commitment of resources in order to make strategic decisions. Okay, so syempre, pag nagtatayo tayo ng business, we assume na magtatagal to, And syempre, we aim na magtagal yung business na yun. And that's why we have to magkaroon ng long-term commitment din sa mga resources natin for us to make a strategic decisions for long-term goals. Okay, so we have the following steps in strategic planning. Okay, so 'di ba ginawa niyo na rin 'to 'no during your business plan sa chapter 1. So first, yung the corporate level. Sa corporate level, ayan, first is defining the company mission, and you can also define your vision din. And then through the mission and vision, you can now set your company objectives and goals. Okay, so ano ba yung mission natin? For example, 'di ba, gaya nga nasabi ko, ang mission natin ay ito yung mga short-term goals natin. And then yung vision naman, ito yung mga pang long-term goals natin. So through your mission and vision, you can now create your objectives and goals. And then next, designing the business portfolio. And then last, planning, marketing, and other functional strategies. So yung mga marketing for the marketing department, yung mga organizational chart for the HR, ayan, yung product design natin. So yun, alaman yun yung business portfolio, and we can also say we can also call this as business plan. So yung business unit, product, the market level, and anything else. So yun, defining a market-oriented mission. Okay, so mission statement. I think we have already discussed this, no? But yeah, for those who still don't have their mission, you can consider these definitions. Okay, so yung mission statement, a statement of organization's purpose, what it wants to accomplish in a larger environment. Or simply yun nga, for the short-term goal, ano yung dapat mong gawin ngayon? Okay, ano yung mga dapat mong gawin ngayon, and ano ba yung normally na ginagawa nyo, and then you can put there your uniqueness. Yeah. Okay, so for example, the company Revlon, so they make cosmetics, and then for the market-oriented definition, we sell lifestyle and self-expression, success and status, memories, hopes, and dreams. Okay, so pag product-oriented definition, we just make cosmetics. But yung market-oriented definition, ayan, they sell daw the lifestyle, the self-expression. Parang pinabango, no? You can just say that it's just cosmetic, no? Pero ang pinabango nila, yung ano nila, yung mission nila. Like, we sell lifestyle and self-expression, success and status, memories, hopes, and dreams. Ayan. So normally, ganito yung itsura ng mission. Ganito yung nakikita nating mga wordings. Sa Nike, we sell athletic shoes and apparel. And then for their market-oriented definition or yung mission statements nila, we bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete. Yung ganon. And then McDonald's, we are the world's best and most profitable quick service restaurant. To be our customers' favorite place and way to eat. Okay. So yun, pag nag-create tayo ng mission and vision, yun, actually di ko pa kasi na-check but later I'll check your chapter 1. Okay, so yun, okay lang naman basta may mailagay kayo doon. And then, i-check ko naman siya. So, I can improve naman yun. Okay, setting company objectives and goals. So, business objectives, build profitable customer relationships, invest in research, improve profits. Pero mas better to kung kung merong numbers, kung smart siya, meron siyang timely siya, accurate, realistic, and then specific, yon. Parang goals to, business goals. Next, marketing objectives. Pag sinabi natin build a profitable customer, of course, pag marketing objective siya, increase the market share. Okay, so pag nag-build kasi tayo ng profitable customer, we can also increase the market share. Okay, so through invest in research, yan, we'll see the mga local partnership. We can create local partnership. And then, to improve profits, we must increase promotion. Okay? Pwede rin naman siyang independent. Kaya, pero more likely, yung business objectives and marketing objectives natin, dapat ano siya, relatable sa isa't isa, may consistent sa isa't isa. Okay? Interconnected sila, kumbaga. Okay, designing business portfolio. The business portfolio is the collection of businesses and products that make up the company. Okay, so pwedeng products lang din yan. Pero parang tawag doon product portfolio. Okay? So ano ba yung may mga tingin natin business portfolio? I think SM. Ayan, ang dami na rin kasi nilang types of business eh. Pinasok na nila yung real estate. Pinasok na nila yung bangko, which is I think the BDO. Ano rin nila yun, hawak din ng ng SM. Yung may-ari, yung pinaka-owner nun. And then products, marami silang types of products. Yan, pwedeng ano yun yung sa banks nila, ano na rin tinatawag na rin na products yun. And then for the portfolio analysis is a major activity in strategic planning. So portfolio analysis is a major activity in strategic planning whereby management evaluates the products and businesses that make up the company. So dito, ine-evaluate again nila yung products and businesses. So kung hindi naman profitable tong line ng product na to, we can just omit this product portfolio or this product or line of product. Pag hindi naman profitable yung business nila, yung isang line of business nila, they can omit that line of business. Okay? Kasi baka naman, ano lang yun, nag-create lang yun ng malaking expense or cost sa business. So yun. Ine-evaluate pa rin ng business yung performance ng products and businesses sa loob ng portfolio nila. Analyzing the current business portfolio. So we have here strategic business units can be company division, product line within a division, single product or brand. So we can omit certain product or brand sa isang product line or we can omit the whole product line. Ayan, we can also omit the company division. So yun, especially for the SM, di ba napakadami nilang line of business and then product line. So they need to review its performance year per year or even quarter. If it's profitable, then they can maintain those product line or product. Especially din sa sa San Miguel, 'di ba napakadami nilang product line. Meron silang product line for I think dairies, for beverages, and then ano pa ba? Hygiene, I think meron din ba yung hygiene? I think Johnson & Johnson natin pang hygiene. Ayan, so pwede sila i-review nila yun, yung each product line. And dun sa product line na yun, kung ano yung may pinakamalaking ambag for the revenue or sales nila, ayun yung mas pagtutuunan nila ng pansin. Or pwede rin naman yung pinaka-lowest lowest performing product line or business line. Yan, pwede rin nilang pagtuunan ng pansin. If they can't increase the sales, then they can just omit the business line or the product line. Okay, so we have here the growth share matrix. Okay, so again, tama ba ako? The y-axis. Ayan, the y here or tama ba? Ito ba yung x? Nalilito pa rin ako until now. Ayan, so we have here the market growth rate and then the relative market share. Okay, so low daw yung market growth, pero high naman yung relative market share. Kumbaga ito yung yung cash cow. Ayan, kahit maliit yung ano niya, yung kumbaga maliit yung market growth niya, pero high yung ano niya, yung market share niya. Okay, so I think ito yung mga ginagawa ng mga Chinese yung kahit ano, tawag dito, kahit paunti-unti or kahit patingi-tingi yung pagbenta nila, pero pag pinagsama-sama as a whole, ano naman, malaki naman yung balik. Ayan. And then for the star, ito na yung malaki na yung growth and then at the same time, malaki din yung relative market share. Okay? So, malaki na yung balik niyang pera at the same time, malaki din talaga yung growth niya. Okay. Ano bang, ano kayang activity kaya yun? For example, pwede naman siyang yung mga bagong labas na product line. For example, nag-release ng iPhone. Ngayon may iPhone 13 na. Ayan. So, this can be the star. So, I think parang siguro mula time nang nirelease siya until siguro I think next year or next 2 years, malaki siguro yung market growth niya. So, malaki din yung magiging relative market share niya. And sure talaga na malaki yung relative market share niya or yung tubo na tinatawag. Ayan. And then next naman is the question mark. Ayan. Market growth rate. Malaki. And then, low to. Ayan. Yung market growth niya, low. Pero low din yung market share niya. I think kaya siya question mark. It's because siguro ito rin yung mga bagong product line na nire-release pero hindi pumatok sa society or sa mga customers. Ayun, let me know kung meron kayong naiisip na isang product na ni-release pero hindi siya masyadong nagustuhan ng customers. Ayun. And I think that's for the dog. Ayun. And then ito naman yung question mark, malaki yung growth rate niya pero medyo low yung market share. Okay, so again, yung cash cow, low market growth rate, but high yung return. Yung star, high return, and at the same time, high din yung growth rate. Yung question mark, high yung market growth rate, but low yung market share or yung return. And then yung for the dog, both low yung growth rate and low yung market share. Planning marketing. So when we say planning marketing, major functional department in each unit must work together to accomplish strategic objectives. Partner effectively with other companies in the marketing system to form a competitively superior external value delivery network. So yeah, may mga partnership with or collaborations with the other companies. Okay, so marketing environment includes the actors and forces outside marketing that affect marketing management's ability to build and maintain successful relationship with the customer. So includes actors and forces outside the marketing that affect the marketing management. Okay, so ano ba yung mga forces na nakaka-affect sa relationship ng business and the customer? This can be culture. Ayan, this can be politics then. And ano pa ba? Ano pa ba yung pwedeng maka-affect? Okay, so for example, for the microenvironment, yan, sa loob naman ng company na nakaka-affect, microenvironment, andito as a hula, yung parang pinakamaliit na side ng economy na nakaka-affect sa relationship between the customer and then the business. First is the company itself, and then the supplier. So how can the supplier affect the relationship between the customer and then the business? For example, pag hindi nila na-deliver ng on time yung supply nila and hindi naman nagawa ng, syempre kung di nila na-deliver on time yung raw materials, then magkakaroon ng delay sa pag-create or pag-produce ng products, which mali mo may order na pala yung customer and then they can't deliver on time yung mga items na yun kasi hinihintay pa nila yung raw materials from the suppliers. Marketing intermediaries, how can they affect? In good, no, or in bad. So for pag sa good naman, pag siguro maganda yung ano nila, parang tawag dito, may integrity yung pag-disclose nila ng information about the business. Ayan. For example, ito kasi yung mga distributor. Ayan. So dapat maganda rin yung attitude nila and the way they promote the product, dapat legit siya or tawag dito, walang walang bahid ng pagsisinungaling about the product. Okay? Competitors, syempre, no, malaki din yung effect nito sa relationship ng customer and then the business. It's because pag sobrang ganda ng product nila, then baka lumipat yung mga customers doon. Pag hindi naman sila competitive, then lilipat naman yung customer nila sa inyo. Okay, the publics, of course, pag maganda yung feedback with your products. Same with the customers din. Okay? So marketing intermediaries helps the company promote, sells, and distribute its product to final buyers. Includes resellers, physical distribution firms, marketing service, and agencies. So yung performance ng marketing intermediaries can affect the business as well. So kung nadi-distribute nila ng maayos yung product, kung napopromote nila ng maayos yung product with honesty, no, and integrity, then maganda yung magiging relationship ng business and the customer with the help of the marketing intermediaries. For the macro environment, ito yung bigger part ng, mas bigger part ng economy. First is yung demographic. Ayan, so we have already discussed kung ano yung mga demographic, di ba? Ito yung like yung age, yung location, the gender. That's it. And then yung economic and natural, I think the natural resources, then the technological, ayan, kung gaano kabilis maging high-tech, no, yung technology natin. So, pag hindi kayang i-afford ng company yung technology na ni-release for this year, then baka mahuli yung company. For example, yung nangyari sa Nokia, hindi nila na-embrace yung yung technology that time. And then next is the political. Yan, pag naging communism yung yung isang bansa, then they can control the behavior or the day-to-day operation of the company. And then the cultural. Okay, marketing research. The systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data and findings relevant to specific marketing situation facing the company. Okay, so ito naman, no, pag sabi natin marketing research, hindi naman talaga siya totally business plan. Pag sabi natin marketing research, ito yung pag may mga problems na na-encounter yung isang business, ayan, then pag-aaralan nila yun, no, so they're going to collect data, and then analyze the data, and then pag nakita sila pag nakita nila kung ano ba exactly yung naging problem, and then they can create the solutions, then they will propose that solutions to the top management. Okay, so for example, specific marketing situation. Ano ba yung example ng specific marketing situation? For example, bumababa yung number of customer nyo. Then you need to gather data to prove na bumababa talaga yung number ng customer na nabili. And then you need to know kung ano yung reason behind that. So you can do interviews. Ayan, you can test the product. Baka may problem sa product. Ayan, let's see. So marketing research process, first defining the problem and research objectives. Lagi naman ganito, di ba? Yung mga processes, like first is to define the problem. Yeah. Then next, developing the research plan and for collecting information. So after natin ma-define yung problem, then we need to collect the data. Okay, yung mga informations na kailangan natin. And then implementing the research plan, collecting and analyzing the data. So after natin mag-gather yung informations, then we need to analyze the data. Okay? So how do we analyze the data? We can use the mathematical equations or like statistics. And then marami pang types ng ways or techniques kung paano natin ma-analyze yung data. And then next, interpreting and reporting the findings. Okay, so after natin ma-analyze yung data, na realize natin at na-conclude natin na yung pinaka-root cause ng problem. And then we need to report that to the top management. Okay, so databases and database marketing is the process of building, maintaining, and using customer database and other database. For example, the product suppliers and resellers to contact, transact, and build customer relationships. Okay, so pag nakarinig tayo ng database, no, iniisip agad natin IT. No, pero ever since talaga, meron na talagang database. Ito kasi yung yung parang collections or consolidations of data na kailangan natin. This can be the data of the customer, the product suppliers, or the resellers. So for the customer database, ayan, dati nung di pa uso yung computer, no, meron pa ring database, pero nasa papel lang yun. Ayan. So ano lang nila yan, kino-consolidate nila yung mga papers. Pero database pa rin yung tawag doon. So for the customer database, we have here the name, address, telephone, purchase history, demographics, psychographics, and mediographics. So yun, no? Kahit pag bumibili tayo, no, di natin alam na nako-collect na pala nila yung data natin. So especially sa mga resibo, diba, doon natin nilalagay yung name natin, yung address, and then telephone, and then kung kailan tayo nag-purchase. So, check nila yung behavior ng customer nila. No? Kung gaano kadalang or gaano kadalas silang bumili ng product nyo. Okay, as well as the demographics and then psychographics and mediographics. I think ito yung part din ng chapter 2. Yung mga demographics, psychographics, yung behavior, and then yung isa pa, meron pang isa. The creative research means, check out rivals, yung mga competitors natin. Ayan, so we can check, no, kung ano ba yung, kung gaano kalapit yung performance with the competitors or same industry. And then the marketing partners, kung gaano kaganda yung relationship nyo with your marketing partners. And then internet source, student projects. Analyzing and using marketing information. So first, the customer relationship management. So managing detailed information about individual customers and carefully managing customer touch points to maximize customer loyalty. So yun, no? Detailed information about individual customer. So we'll check, no, kung gaano sila kadalas or kung gaano kadalang bumili. And then ano yung madalas nilang in-order. And then, gaano sila kalaki gumastos doon sa business nyo. So, we'll check, no, yung behavior ng each customer natin. Okay, so for example, merong product line tayo na may bumibili pa rin naman. So, we still can improve that product line. Yun, nakita natin sa sa history ng customer, binibili pa rin niya yung product na yun. So, I think we can improve that product line or that certain product din. And then also, no, through those detailed information, kumbaga, ito yung na-review natin sa kanila, then na-improve natin, then we can maximize the customer loyalty. Next, analyzing and using marketing information, mga touch points ng customer relationship manager. For example, yung mga customer purchases nila, sales force contacts, service and support calls. For example, may mga reklamo yung customers, no? And then they will talk to an agent about the service nila. And then websites visit, for example, to check mo kung ano ba yung pinaka-maingay na bisa kasi diba may nagtatanong na product. Ayan, you can also check through websites din. Baka merong mga blogs or mga reviews about the product. And then satisfaction surveys. Yan, pwedeng through internet or pwede rin naman sa store mismong magpa-survey. Credit and payment interactions. Ayan, syempre through payment na rin kasama sa customer purchases, we can also check yung behavior or trend ng credit and payment ng customer. Research studies. Consumer markets, consumer buyer behavior, buying behavior of final consumers, individuals and household that buy goods and services for personal consumption. So yung nakalagay dun sa chapter 2 natin, di ba? Yung behavior nila, like pwedeng coffee lover, pet lover, studios, ayan, workaholic, ayan yung mga pwedeng definitions natin with the behavior. Ayun yung, parang kumbaga yun yung target market nating behavior ng customer natin. So consumer market, all of the personal consumption of final consumers. Then culture factors, culture, subculture, and social class. So we have already discussed yung social class. No? This can be the upper, middle, and the lower class. Parang ano ata to no? Part ng psychographic na part ng chapter 2. No? Social factors, reference group, role and status, and family. Personal factors, for example, yung age, life cycle, stage, and then personality. And values, lifestyle, economic situation, and then the occupation. Yan, you can put there sa target market nyo din yung ano ba yung specific na occupation, pwede rin, di ba? Psychological factors, the motivation, perception, learning, beliefs, and attitude. Okay, so we have already know this words like yung motivation, something na nagdadrive sa atin para gawin or something that inspire us and pushes us to do the buying, di ba? Perception, how do we see the products? And then learning, something na gather natin knowledge. And then beliefs and attitudes. Types of buying behavior. Okay, so first, yan, complex buying behavior, high involvement, and then significant difference between brands. And then next, low involvement, variety-seeking behavior, and significant differences between brands. Okay, dissonance-reducing buying behavior. Ayan, high involvement pa din, and few differences between brands. Habitual buying, few differences between brands, and then low involvement pa din. Yan. So you can try this one for your self-assessment. Breaking the habit, try to convince a friend or market to switch from their favorite family health soap to using your brand of liquid soap. I think mahirap yun, no? Na i-convince mo yung other or other friends mo na mag-switch sila ng soap. Or from a powdered laundry detergent to liquid laundry detergent. So next is identify a market that you believe would be most receptive of your message. Come up with the proposal on how you plan to make them switch to your brand of soap detergent. Mahirap yun. But you can try. Yan. So Apple, no, the keeper of all things cool. Business buyer behavior refers to buying behavior of the organizations that buy goods and services for use in production of other products and services that are sold, rented, or supplied to others. Okay, sa pag-business buyer behavior naman, ito yung behavior ng isang supplyan nyo. Ayun. Business buying process is the process where business buyers determine which product or services are needed to purchase and then find, evaluate, and choose among alternative brands. So, meron ata sa inyo na group na na parang ang magiging target market nila is a business as well. Parang magiging major suppliers sila ng isang business. So you can also do that. Hindi lang individual consumer or individual customer. You can also target yung mga businesses. Okay, so we have the buying situation, straight rebuy. Ayan, kung ano yung ibinenta, ganun din yung At kung ano yung binili, ganun din siya ibebenta, pero at a higher price. New task, different designs. And then modified rebuy. Bumibili kayo ng wholesale, tapos ibebenta nyo, pero with a bundle or additional or something na merong bonus, I think, or freebies na tinatawag. Examples of organizational markets: manufacturers, restaurant and quick service food chains, wholesaler and retail chains, marketing and distribution companies, LGUs, non-profit organizations, hospital and health centers. Buying process, problem recognition. So, ganito tayo bumili ha, ganito daw dapat talaga tayo bumili. Buying process, first, you need to know kung ano ba yung kulang sa inyo, kulang sa bahay nyo, kung ano ba yung, problem recognition. Okay, so for example, nagugutom kayo, yung naging problem. General need description. Ayan, ano ba yung pag nalaman mo na kung ano yung problem mo na nagugutom ka, ano na yung kailangan mo. So, you need the food. And then next, product specification, ano bang food yung gusto mo? Okay? Then suppliers, search and proposal solicitation. So, saan ka nabibili? Okay, nag-gets ba natin? Pag sa mga suppliers naman, pag mga malalaking businesses naman, ano ba yung kulang sa products natin? Ano yung raw materials na kailangan natin? Then they can search for the supplier and then mag-solicit sila ng mag-proposal solicitation sila. Okay, as well as for individual, like yung example ko na pag nagutom ka, problem recognition, and then pag nagutom ka ng kailangan mo, you need food, and then you need to know kung ano bang specific food. Okay, so that's how we do the buying. Hindi yung, pagkari, nakita lang ang gusto natin and then, di naman pala siya problem or di naman pala natin siya kailangan. Okay? Ayan, and then supplier selection, opportunity specification, and then performance. Market segmentation. Okay, so for the market segmentation, dividing a market into smaller segments with distinct needs, characteristic, or behavior that might require separate marketing strategies or mixes. So ito yung market segmentation, ito yung geographic, psychographic, behavioral. Ayun. Ayan, geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral segmentation. Okay? So when we say geographic segmentation divides the market into different geographical units such as nations, regions, states, countries, or cities. Okay, so sa atin, no, mas better na kung cities lang. Okay? Next, demographic segmentation divides the market into group based on the variables such as age, gender, family size, family cycle, family life cycle, income, occupation, education, religion, race, generation, and nationality. Okay, mas better no kung masasagutan natin itong lahat. Like, ano ba yung target na demographic natin? Like, may certain age na kayo. For example, pwede rin naman siyang like millennial, boomer, ano pa ba, generation X, Y, Z. You can do that as well. Gender, ayan, mostly naman no, mas better na ano tayo, all gender, no, para kumbaga walang gender bias yung ano nyo, yung business nyo. Family size, family life cycle, yung income, pwedeng ano, minimum wage earner, pwedeng ganon, or above minimum. Yan, so we can do that. Occupation, pwede rin naman mga business workers, pwede rin yung, you can do that as well. Okay? For education, like graduate, college degree graduate, or I think parang di naman ito masyadong involved, no? You can involve anyone naman, despite of their educational background. Religion, race, generation, and nationality. For the age and life cycle stage segmentation is the process of offering different products or using different marketing approaches for different age and life cycle groups. Yun. So yun nga, mahalaga din talaga na magkaroon tayo ng target market, specific target market ng age. Kasi iba-iba sila ng behavior, iba-iba rin sila ng gusto, no? Yan. Gender segmentation divides the market based on sex or either male or female. I think pero yon medyo ano tayo dito sa gender segmentation or medyo sensitive tayo sa gender, so we can include anyone naman. Income segmentation divides the market into affluent, middle income, or low income consumers. Okay, so you can choose this categories: affluent, middle income, or low income consumers. Psychographic.
I have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Psychographic segmentation divides buyer into different groups based on social class. Yeah, yun nga, upper class, lower class, and middle class. Or personality traits. Like middle class na workaholic, or middle class na adventurous, yun, you can choose that. Market segmentation, behavioral segmentation, parang din pero pag-iwalay nyo na lang din siya sa behavioral. Divides the buyer into groups based on their knowledge, attitudes, uses, and responses to a product. And for example, behavior na towards occasions, benefit sought, user status, usage rate. Usage rate, kumbaga parang ano ano ba yung mga usage rate and then loyalty status. Yung parang tag ito, mabilis at madalas na bumili. Yan, meron namang bigla-bigla ang ding bumibili. Market targeting. Target market consists of a set of buyers who share common needs or characteristics that the company decides to serve. So it depends on the company resources, product variability, product life cycle stage, market variability, and then competitors' marketing strategies. Okay, so yeah, choosing the target market depends on the resources, yung product variability natin, product life cycle stage, market variability, and then competitors' marketing strategies. Product position is the way that product is defined by consumer on important attributes. The place the product occupies in consumers' minds relative to competing products. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyong uniqueness ng product nyo, yan na something na maaalala ng customer doon sa product nyo. So you can have that uniqueness or competitive edge na tinatawag. Okay, so yung perception, impressions, and feelings. Positioning is the act of establishing a strong brand image for a product. Okay, so best way na magkaroon ka ng best way of positioning is yung uniqueness nyo. Something na meron kayo na wala yung ibang product or ibang business. Okay, telling the market exactly what your product is, who is it for, and what it is not. Okay, so positioning, ayan, associated with crispy fried chicken, Filipino tradition, family bonding, unique kind of fried chicken experience. Pag sa sarsi naman, mag-sarsi ka para maiba. Subtext, if you drink the popular soda brand, then you are being too much of a conformist. Okay, so you can answer or do this activity for your self-assessment lang. No? Or para lang mas mag-gets natin kung paano gagawa ng market segmentation or market positioning yung chapter 2 ng business plan. So any question, guys? So I think next week, hindi ako mag-lesson for the principles of marketing. I'll give you a day para dun sa business plan nyo. Any question? Anong oras na? Okay, 9:54. Okay, you can have a break na din. Thank you, guys.